Jim Miller's fought more than anybody in UFC history, and he only has a few more fights, and he asked the UFC just have all his fights happen in arenas and not at the UFC Apex, and he will be fighting an arena in Miami on Saturday against Chase Huber.
We got, like, the Apex is great, right? It served a purpose. We got to fight. We got to make money and support our families during COVID and the lockdowns. And there are a lot of people that didn't have essential jobs, which I'm not going to get super political on that stuff, but it pissed me off. I still got to fight. But like fighting in a room this big it's not how the sport's supposed to go down. I get that tunnel vision when I am fighting, when the clock is ticking. I don't really hear much. If something big happens, I'll hear a burst. If my mom is in attendance, I will hear my mom scream, which is weird. But in between rounds, I hear it. And I can still hear the crowd in between rounds of that first fight with Lauzon. Like, it was deafening. And when I emailed Sean before this fight to get this one, and ask for it, I was like, I got a couple left, 5 maximum, and I'd like them all to be in front of big crowds. Here we are.
How do I see the fight going between the two? I have no idea, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Just when I thought Paddy was this guy, he's definitely got something going about him that I didn't notice either. I'd say the dog in him. I felt like when things got going and it really got going, he wouldn't rise to the occasion. But he has a big dog in him, And then I'm like, okay, that was like something I may have missed. The dog in him.
I think he's the crazy story, no? Only 2 years in UFC, fight for the title. Now I'm stay here only a couple of days for this fight. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm enjoying too much this time.
Thing that I've imagined a couple of times. I have had envisioned that from time to time. I'm not afraid to think of that. I'm not afraid to believe and to fight for it. The tattoo that I have on my chest means that you dream about it, you go ahead and do it, and that's what it is. So I have envisioned it, and just to have that belt around my waist is something that I've thought of many times, and that's what it makes it. You dream it, believe it, and you make it true.
Michelle Pereira's wife said that he was cheating on her with a bunch of women while I was building a life, building a home and providing and supporting him, raising our son. He ran through a train wreck of sluts. He denies it. Cheating allegations absolutely false. I would never disrespect my wife. I wish you all well and see you and give you guys a show like always. April 26th, he will be taking on Abus Magomedov in Kansas City.
Satan has put a spell over me when I sleep that I'm seeing these demons, and I see legions of demons, and I'll fight them with my fists, and then I would fight them all night. I'd hit them and they fall down, hit them and they fall down, but then I'd wake up covered in sweat, and then I'd go back to sleep, and then it would be just beautiful women trying to tempt me to cheat on my wife in my dreams, and this happened for 2 weeks in a row. And so that's when I knew that this is not normal. This is not something that has ever happened to me, and so that this is a spiritual attack. So I went to the church asking for prayer, and the dreams were seated after I asked many Christians for prayer.
A little bit. You're a pretty big underdog here, and I think I see some people being like, that's crazy. He's the underdog bet of the year. Do you feel like you're being discounted in this fight to an unfair degree?
I believe so, but I think this is a great time for all my friends to bet and make a tremendous amount of money off of me. So go ahead, bet the farm. This is the best odds that I've had in a long time. So if you're a betting man, cast your bet.
Not going to sugarcoat it. You brought a lot of this on yourself with your comments, and Dana obviously reacted, called you one of the dumbest people. But like we said earlier, he did give you a platform. Through all of this, what have you learned through the past month or so?
I've learned to be totally fearless. No man controls me or controls what I say, and my research on history is up to me, and no man determines what my thoughts and my opinions are, or how I raise my son, and what is taught in my household. And for me and my household, we will serve the Lord.
And then I guess building off of that, yesterday or earlier this week, actually, you posted a clip kind of giving your views on gays and, in vitro fertilization and saying they shouldn't be parents. When you're posting something like that, has any of this caused you to stop and think, man, maybe I shouldn't post this. Maybe I'm going to get another firestorm?
Therefore, whosoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, so too shall the Son of Man be ashamed of him in the presence of the Father and the holy angels.
Someone told me that you recently had a conversation with Natan Levy, and I'm curious what that conversation was like and what it meant to you.
Who is that again, brother?
Natan Levy?
Oh, Natan Levy. Yeah, dude. He actually loves Jesus. Yeah, dude, we get along really well. And actually, after talking to Natan, he understands where I'm at. I don't hate any group of people. Like I said, Jesus calls us to love all people. And I'm speaking about history from the lens that I've been taught. And so I have no ill will towards Natan. We literally had a conversation, and I asked him, I said, what do you think about Jesus? And he said, I love Jesus. Jesus was a great guy. That's it. He doesn't hate the guy that I worship. I don't hate him. Even if he did hate Jesus, I'm called to love him. So I can't say enough good about Natan Levy. I wish everybody was like Natan Levy. I mean, that dude is a true brother and truly a great person, and I love him.
Was it an emotional conversation?
It was emotional for me because we were talking about things, and he was revealing to me some of his family members that died in World War II. And a lot of people died in World War II, bro. All people. Christian, Muslim, Jew, all of them died. World War II sucked, bro. If you want to go over the numbers of how many people died, let's keep it real. Let's talk about the Bolshevik Revolution. Let's talk about the 60 million slaughtered. So people don't even know what the Bolshevik Revolution is. They couldn't spell it, okay? I'm just telling you, history is ugly. It's full of people dying, and I'm not afraid to talk about truth, okay? And it doesn't offend me if you say anything bad about... There's Christians out there that are awful people. Awful. Kenneth Copeland. He's of the devil. You know Kenneth Copeland? He's of the devil, bro. He's a total rat bastard, but he preaches the word of God. So there's Christians out there that are awful. And Natan Levy, I can't say enough good about him. I don't care what religion he is. He is a great person because he treats me with love and respect.
PFL action figures coming soon. These fighters are on the May 10th card in Belfast. Lewis McGrillen, Bruno Miranda, Paul Hughes. Chanel Dyer leaves the PFL to fight on the Contender Series this summer. Thank you to the PFL for giving me the platform to showcase my skills and an opportunity most wouldn't have given a 2-0 pro fighter. The belief changed my life.
Hearts on fire in their soul. They stand tall, ready aiming for gold. In the octagon's heart, legends are made. But every swinging kick, history has made.
Right now it's 12 win streak. 4 fights, 4 wins at LFA, 6 wins out of UFC Fight Pass, 7-0, undefeated, 4 knockouts. I think it's time. Sean Shelby, UFC, I'm ready, contender, short notice. Right now it's my time. And one more thing, this one for my brothers and sisters in Gaza. We're right now in Gaza. There's a lot of hostages in there. We want them back, please, President Trump. Please keep your word. We want everyone back. This one for you, my brothers and sisters.